Welcome back. Okay, so Stanford University is facing backlash after its IT department added the word American to its harmful language index under imprecise language. IT staffers are being told to use the term U.S. citizen instead to not insinuate the U.S. is the most important country in the Americas. Immigrant is also out to be replaced by the terms person who immigrated or non-citizen. Walk-in hours is now scrapped for open hours to not be ableist or somehow appear to leave out members of the community who might be in wheelchairs, for example. Stanford University still has not responded to our request for comment, but told the New York Post the guidelines are meant only for internal use. I'm guessing that would include students. Walker Edward Stewart is executive director of the Stanford Review, and we're grateful to have you here. So, when it comes to free speech, that is American. But now that term being flagged, has political correctness gone too far?
Well, certainly it's gone too far. And we're seeing that Stanford's now coming out and saying that they don't want to have this list circulating. They don't want people to actually think that this is something they believe, because it's so crazy that, and I'd like to highlight also that on the list, there's terms like he and she that you can't use. There's terms like grandfather. And so they're really just trying to butcher the English language in their pursuit of diversity and inclusivity. And it isn't diverse, and it doesn't actually include anybody when you can't say anything. And so, if anything, this list is just a complete waste of resources, and really just going to, first of all, be ignored, but also just make for an utterly ridiculous society if they actually do get their way.
Well, this is only on campus, but we're seeing this happen at other institutions. These are educational institutions where people are learning a culture. Even if they are grown over the age of 18, they're still learning a culture, or learning a set of norms. It's not just grandfather, I think you mentioned, but gendered terms including mother and father, boyfriend and girlfriend are discouraged of being used at Cal Poly State University. Who's making these recommendations is my first question, and how are students reacting?
Well, I can tell you the students, by and large, and this is across the political spectrum, are reacting with ridicule, as they should. On Stanford's popular posting app called Fizz, there were a lot of ridicule towards this list yesterday, over the course of the weekend and into today, because yes, these are normal words to say that I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend, to say that something was grandfathered in. This is a normal use of the English language. And the fact that you have Stanford administrators, and you mentioned this is not unique to Stanford, but groups coming out across the country saying, no, we're going to actually police every word you say, it's Orwellian. And it's kind of just shows that we have way too many people in college administration that are just basically wasting everyone's time and resources and not actually doing anything good for the students that they're supposed to serve.
We only have 10 seconds left, but are there repercussions to this? When you say policing, are they just going to be shunned, or is there something where people could actually ding you because you use these different words?
Probably not right away, but ultimately the fact that they're putting these words on the list shows that they have intent to strike them from Stanford's campus, and that's a problem.
Yeah, and somehow peer pressure, or university pressure people into speaking a certain way. Walker Edward Stewart, thank you so much, and I'm proud to be an American. Just wanted to let you know.
Thank you, as am I.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.